Namaskar, Shravana Maas. All you need to know about this auspicious month. Why is it so auspicious? Why is it associated with Lord Shiva? Why do we do Abhishek, Jalabhishek on Lord Shiva? Why Mondays are especially significant? What's the meaning of the word itself? Why is it associated with Shravana Nakshatra? All of that we'll understand. But first of all, the dates. When is Shravana Mas? There are two schools of thought. First one is based on Purnimonth. The other one is based on a month. These are the two ways of calculating the lunar month that is known as Mas. So the first one is Purnimonth. That means the lunar month goes from a full moon to the next full moon. The second school of thought says the lunar month begins on a new moon, Amavasya, ends on the next or the following new moon. So this is a month, or you can say Amavasyant. So new moon to new moon. And I follow that tradition. And I think to me, the new moon itself signifies the beginning of a new cycle. So that's the dip. So based on the Amant calendar, the Shravana Mas began on the last new moon, which was August 12th, and it will continue up to September 10th. So the dates are August 12th through September 10th based on a month calendar. Now let's discuss why is it so significant. First of all, the word Shravan itself. It comes from Sanskrit root shru. Shru means to hear, to listen. So this means it's all about sacred listening, listening to the mantras, listening to the scriptures, listening to the spiritual teachings, listening to the sounds of the universe, and most importantly, turning inwards and listening to our own soul, our own higher consciousness. The idea is to reduce the external noise and listen, listen, listen. So the more we listen, the more we go inwards, and the more we'll be attentive to the signals from the universe. Secondly, Shravana Nakshatra. Shravana Mas comes from Shravan Nakshatra. Each of the lunar month, the Mas, they are associated with one particular nakshatra. So Shravan Mas is connected with Shravan Nakshatra. Now, Shravan Nakshatra is very auspicious. It has two symbols. One is ear, literally our ear. So it symbolizes listening. The second symbol is 3 steps of Lord Vishnu. That comes from Vaman avatar, the Vaman incarnation, the dwarf incarnation of Lord Vishnu, where he took 3 steps. And the third step was on the head of Mahabali. He was the demon king, but very auspicious. He was a big devotee of Lord Vishnu. So Shravana Mas is not just about worship of Lord Shiva. It is equally auspicious and good and powerful to worship Lord Vishnu during Shravana Mas. And now if you have important planets in the Shravana Nakshatra, say especially your Lagna Lord or moon or any other planet, then worshipping Lord Vishnu during Shravana Mas is actually very powerful. It will activate that, it will make that planet strong in your chart. Of course, you can do the worship of Lord Shiva also. Now comes the question, why Lord Shiva is associated with Shravana Mas. So the story goes, during the Samudra Manthan, that's the churning of the ocean, the whole, this tug of war between the demons and the devatas, that happened during Shravana Mas. So there was the Samudra churning of the ocean, and then they found the nectar, which was the Amrita, but also came halahal. Halahal is the poison that was powerful enough. It threatened the entire creation. So the whole churning, the Samudra Manthan, occurred during Shravana Mas. And as a result of that poison, so Lord Shiva actually consumed that poison to save the Srishti, to save the universe, the creation. So his throat became blue. Now, why is that? Because he ingested the poison, but then Mata Parvati, she came running and she closed his throat. So basically he stopped the poison from going down further. And so the poison was stuck, or it was held in his throat. And that's why he's known as Neelakantha. Neela means blue, Kantha means throat. So he's the blue-throated one. And so that's the whole connection of Shravana Mas with the Neelakantha. Now, what is the meaning of Neelakantha? Neelakant means uh, Shiva, he did not spit out the poison back into the creation. Neither did he allow the poison to consume him. So he did not ingest it fully. He contained the poison. So think of halahal, the poison, as one of the things in our life. Any of the vices, you can say anger, frustration, insult, jealousy, criticism, all of those are poisons in our life. So we usually do one of the things when we encounter any poison, either we spit it out and hurt people around us. So let's say when we are angry, we just go ballistic and we hurt other people around us, our family members, our friends, or people online. Um, or we swallow the anger and then we completely get consumed by that energy, by that feeling, by that experience. So the idea is Nilkant, it represents another possibility where we have awareness without transmission or without identification with that particular energy. So the question is, can we experience something unpleasant without turning it into poison for other people and poison for ourselves? So can we hold it? Can we experience something unpleasant and stay there in that state of frame of mind and not hurt other people or hurt ourselves? So that's the significance. So that's what this Shravan Mas is all about. Now, next thing is, why do we do Abhishek? Abhishek means offering water or milk on the Shivalingam. Abhishek is the Jalabhishek, let's say. As we learned, the poison, it made his throat blue, Neelkant. So the poison generates a lot of heat. So to cool down that heat, we do Abhishek. That's number one. Number two is, it's the uninterrupted stream or the flow of water. So it's the stream of awareness, it's the stream of devotion, uninterrupted awareness of Lord Shiva. That is signified by Abhishek. The third thing is, Abhishek is an act of surrender, an act of, surrendering our ego, surrendering our problems, everything at the feet of Lord Shiva. So that's the idea of Abhishek. Now, why Mondays are more significant? Monday is known as Somvar. Vara means day of the week. Soma means the Amrit, the nectar, the Chandra. That's another name for the moon. So Shiva, Lord Shiva, he bears, when we look at his statue, his paintings, he bears the crescent moon on his forehead. That's why he's known as Chandra Shekhara. Chandra means moon, Shekhara means his forehead. So that's the idea. Now, moon is always waxing and waning. Moon is always big and small, big and small. It's the emotion, waves of emotions. Yet, Lord Shiva, he remains unchanged while bearing or wearing the moon upon his forehead. So the moon changes, but Lord Shiva never changes. So symbolically, therefore, we, worshipping Lord Shiva on Somvar, on Mondays, is the act of placing the fluctuating mind at the feet of unchanging consciousness, unchanging Lord Shiva, Adi Purush, Lord Shiva. So that's the whole, the stories, the spiritual significance. Now, what things can we do? The remedies, upayas, the sadhana. You can keep the remedies simple and sattvic. First is, of course, the Panchakshari mantra. Chant Om Namah Shivaya as much as possible. Chant Mahamrutyunjaya mantra as much as possible. Do Jalabhishek on Shivalingam. You can offer Bilva Patra. Those are the leaves of Bilva tree. Those are very auspicious and near and dear to Lord Shiva. You can do Somvar Vrata. Vrata means it's the fasting. So you can do fasting from food, water, but also fasting from speech. So Maun Vrat, because it's all about listening. Shravana is listening. So speaking only when needed or complete silence, that is absolutely wonderful remedy or upaya during Shravana Mas. And of course, listening to the scriptures, listening to the mantras, giving donations. And here's one interesting thing, remedy or upaya you can do is choose one personal halahal, which is the poison in your life, which is bothering you the most. Maybe anger, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mad, matsarya. These are the 6 vices. These are the 6 enemies of human beings. So kama is the lust. Krodha is the anger. Lobha, moha, these greed. All of those 6. Choose any vice. Choose any halahal, any poison in your life. Or it could be addiction. and then work consciously on it throughout the month so that you don't poison other people and you don't poison yourself either. So you just hold the space and let it dissolve, surrender at the feet of Lord Shiva. So that's all about Shravana Mas. Har Har Mahadev.